So I know that I focus on BL anime mostly, but I don't mind watching two, heterosexual couples together. Or when it's heterosexual anime, is that what slice of life normally is? Hold on, let me ask my trusty Siri. Hey Siri, when it's not BL anime, what is the heterosexual version of BL anime?
Hey, I found this on the web for Hey Siri, when it's not BL anime, what is the heterosexual version of BL anime?
So it says slice of life anime for romance anime. So I guess this would be considered a shoujo for young girls focusing on romance. If it was a guy, it would be shonen. So I do think these series are going to be a little bit longer because I thought these episodes were I thought it was only 8 episodes in the first season of Honey Minnesota. So I think I'm going to extend this clip a little bit longer. Um, yeah, because I'm going to be doing more episodes. So in this episode, we're going to be doing four episodes, and then we're going to finish the last two in the second part. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to see if Yuka is going to realize her full potential, stop being depressed, and living out her fullest life with her man. I think that's all the outcome that we really want to see in this series. We're going to see if Kai is going to stop being a cool guy and actually, you know, claim Yuka out loud, basically. Stop playing in her face when it comes to these other girls and, put his foot down, I'm assuming. So this is episode 7. It says Yuka and Serena struggle to open up about their feelings. Can they figure out over summer break? And this and the title of this episode is called I'm Sorry, I Love Him. I think I love her. Nigga, you don't love me. You don't love me. I know I love her. Alright, let's go. Still the best goated anime. Like, this is the best. Like, I didn't watch a lot of slice of life anime. And I feel like out of the most of the slice of life anime that I've watched, I feel like Honey and Soda has like one of the best openers. The hell they don't. She just be lying. Now hear me out. Ishimori gonna have to grow some balls. I know she a girl, but girl, you gonna have to put your foot down. Ain't no way you gonna be having a conversation with some other chick. And in today's time, another girl, up in here talking about, are you still in love with my man? What world are we living in? This has to be fiction because in no world are we about to be like, oh, now I understand why you still in love with him. Now I understand why you can't leave him alone. Now I understand why you're intruding on our relationship. Now I understand why we lack no boundaries and you can do whatever you want to do. Now I understand why you can pull my man and still go in the closet with him and go to sleep and because he's bored. Now I understand how you know my man's secret about his bad hair and all this kind of things and things that he's insecure about. Yeah, I know that he up here calling you on the stage tomorrow. He responsible for you. Yeah, I know it's our man. You understand, and then you're gonna turn around and say, no, you're not still in love with him, and then you're gonna clock her tea and tell her, oh, you're a bad liar. Girl, why are we still having this conversation? This show is so dramatic. Now, why did Ishimori go run back to Serena just to confess her feelings about being in love with Kai? Now, why didn't you just tell Kai about your feelings instead of running all over this festival, avoiding your feelings with Kai? But you going to run to his ex and tell his ex about your feelings of loving him. Then your ex going to tell you that she got feelings of loving him. But then his ex going to tell you to love him openly and proudly so she can fuck him privately. Now, I know these are children, excuse my French, but just in real life, in the real fiction, and students that be in high school, that be a little promiscuous, a little fast early on, you gonna just give up your man like that? That's how I know this has to be fiction. Let's move to the next episode. This is Summon to Courage. It's summer break. Yuka, Serena, and Kai all summon their courage and communicate. All right. They be mad every fucking episode. Just mad. That's right. Kai, tell her stop sticking her neck out for other people. Damn. Damn. He didn't drunk the whole damn drink. His ass was thirsty. He said, I paid for these drinks. Your ass better drink every drop. I'm screaming. So I feel like episode 8 was good. Summoning the Courage. They basically was on summer break, and Kai just be showing up where Ishimori be at. I don't know how this is a show, I guess, before the iPhone where they had your location and things. But he just be pulling up. Like, his friends was out, so he just showed up, whatever. Basically, she got his number. She about to ask her dad if, she can text a guy. And her daddy gonna be like, no, because her dad and her mama overprotective. They basically made all the decisions for her in her life. What is it called? Infantilization. And Ishimori is basically learning to take herself back and become her own person. And Kai is just happening to be that medium, for Ishimori to get her swagger back. We are now on episode 9, Goodbye Bumbling Self. It says, Yuka's father is concerned about Hachimitsu high again. Can he be convinced that this is the right place for her? So basically, I think like this episode is about her dad finally finding out that she's talking to a boy, and he's gonna be like, girl, I don't know if this is good for you, honey. We got you in this high paying school. We up here paying for your education. We paying for this, paying for that. And you up here worrying about a man. So I think you need to go to school somebody else. Go to school somewhere else. And maybe that's just my prediction, but let's get into this episode. Then they got the teacher up here being so messy to some, yeah, the school isn't just a good fit for her. It's her environment. Her daddy said that we don't like y'all, basically. Like, why is the teacher sitting here having this extensive conversation about the reason that her parents don't want her to attend this school no more? That is so messy to me. So I'm a little confused about episode 9 because I don't know if her dad is correct, especially like this age that Yuka's at. Like, it must be hard being a parent, like trying to see like where your child is, especially in dating, and then they end up dating somebody you have, like, you would have never thought in a million years in your life that your child would be picking someone like that. Especially when you choose to live your life a certain way. Sometimes your children come out doing the exact opposite of what you ever thought of. And I don't know if her dad was really being controlling, to the fact of he was saying, you either choose me or I'm finna take everything away from you. And he proved that by taking her phone, telling her what's best for her, telling her that she's not going to the school, and going to the school embarrassing her, telling the teacher to tell all these students that basically Ishimori don't fuck with y'all because y'all been bullying her, and she's just gonna run away. And then publicly having all these people, and she has a trauma dump right in front of all her friends, in front of her dad, just for her dad to get the point that she wants to stay and she's not leaving. And at the end of the day, if he wants her to leave, he still has legal right over her for her to leave. So I just felt like that was pointless. Okay, Shantas, again, we come to the end of the video. If you like this, make sure to like, follow, subscribe, do all those things. I'm about to see you real soon, right in the next video. We're going over the last 3 episodes. See you then.